Hey, welcome to Live Hive, where you can stay up to date with the latest updates about marketing, sales, and business. You can also get more details from our website at www.livehive.com. You can't go through something like a year-long global pandemic without expecting things to change. Marketers and change, on the other hand, aren't exactly strangers. Marketing professionals have always worked in a world where consumer preferences constantly change, forcing them to adapt. Marketers have done so in spades in the last year, dealing with the abrupt suspension of in-person events, a massive shift towards digital marketing, and, for many, reduced budgets. As the economy recovers, many marketers will likely find themselves with more money to spend. But where and how should they allocate it? Will people yearn to return to the old normal, or will they stick with the habits they developed over the last year? What messaging will be effective, and how will the post-pandemic consumer be reached? As the marketing world turns its attention to the future, here are some trends to look out for in 2022. The events of the future will be hybrid. When the pandemic forced closures and social distancing, marketers were forced to cancel a wide range of in-person events. From store grand openings to large-ticket concert series, virtual events in their place have become a mainstay for engaging with customers and leads. Increasing spending on social media and other digital platforms contributed to the success of these events. Consumers, and the marketers who pitch to them, are now caught between two opposing impulses. The desire to reassemble is undeniably strong. However, after experiencing the immediacy of live events from the comfort of their couches, many consumers are content to stay virtual. You'll need to create hybrid events to cater to both audiences. In-person events will have a robust digital component. Technologies such as augmented reality and virtual reality can create an immersive experience for those who prefer not to venture out, from celebrity influencers to micro-influencers. Someone once predicted that influencer marketing would die, with influencer marketing expected to grow from $9.7 billion in 2020 to $15 billion by the end of 2021. This prediction isn't even visible on the horizon. Many businesses are abandoning traditional advertising to collaborate with influencers to spread the word about their products and services. That is an old hat. What's new is that their marketers are beginning to shift away from celebrity influencers and toward micro-influencers. Micro-influencers may not have as many followers as celebrities, but they are the most devoted. These smaller influencers specialized in a specific niche, allowing brands to reach out to audiences interested in their products quickly. The National Donut Day event hosted by Dunkin' Donuts is an example of a successful influencer partnership. The donut company collaborated with 8 influencers to publicize their event and take over their official Snapchat account for one day. When the campaign ended, they had gained 10 times the number of followers, 40,000 cases of engagement, and reached over 3 million people. This type of marketing is still effective because it allows brands to connect with their customers organically and authentically through someone they trust. Cleaning up after a pandemic. We learned last year that not having your digital house in order is not an option. The associations that struggled the most during the pandemic had a jumbled tech stack. Not having a marketing plan was also not an option, but even those with seemingly foolproof methods can face small or large failures due to entirely unexpected circumstances. As a result, being quick pays off. Review and update your plan regularly, keeping in mind that everyone experiences some level of stress and change. So, how do you need to go about cleaning up? First, review your marketing personas. Your stakeholders' needs and goals are very likely to have changed since 2019. Next, assess your website's performance. What effect does your current website have on your ability to be found? Do you have any email drip campaigns that need to be refreshed? More importantly, have you enabled Google Analytics 4 for your website? This is the new analytics tool from Google. Third, take a look at your current data and technology stack. Are your existing tools adequate for your future requirements? Finally, go over your objectives and benchmarks. Perhaps it is time to re-establish them. Never before has content alignment been more important. Any company that wants to dominate its industry must coordinate its public relations, thought leadership, and SEO efforts. Consider the following thought leadership Venn diagram, demonstrating the significance of overlapping visibility, credibility, and authority. If you can align these factors, you will be able to stand out in your industry easily. That means you'll need some source content on your website, as well as other properties you own, such as social media or sister sites. Once you've established a solid foundation of authority on various topics, work to increase your credibility by incorporating the PR element, in which others quote or mention your content. Finally, make sure that people link to your content under specific topics you can claim ownership of. Which leads me to my next point. Involving nonprofits will be a key part of marketing strategies. Consumers are increasingly looking for companies that have a mission or give back in some way. This trend will only grow, and a well-rounded marketing strategy should participate in it by partnering with nonprofits. This partnership opportunity can help your business grow and connect you with philanthropic missions that are important to you. It's a win-win situation when you expand your brand and reach while advocating for a nonprofit. However, simply expressing support for a charitable organization should not be the end of your marketing strategy. It should include practical objectives such as product placement, affiliate marketing, percentage of sales donations, or corporate sponsorship. According to nonprofit executive coach Mallory Erickson, these kinds of collaborations can help you reach new audiences all over the world. Semantics is still at the heart of search. The way people search for things on the internet will continue to shape the world of search engine optimization, SEO. While it may appear to be a simple concept, it is based on something more complicated: semantics. The study of words, their relationships, and their meanings in specific contexts are known as semantics. To use an example, when Google's algorithm takes your search query and matches it with results that are very close to the query's intent, that's semantics at work. Even if your search is incomplete, grammatically incorrect, or seemingly random, it may still lead to precisely what you're looking for. Semantic searches will continue to play an essential role in SEO and user experience, UX. However, the impact of semantics will be felt more in voice assistants. Voice assistants, by definition, are designed to listen to and respond to queries or commands spoken in colloquial language. Google Now, Alexa, Siri, and other voice assistance programs will heavily use semantic searches. To stay relevant and build their brand in the long run, digital marketers must update or integrate voice searches into their content marketing strategies. Platform portfolio diversification. People are becoming more technologically savvy. However, this does not imply that they are utilizing every available platform. Examine where you are currently conversing online, as well as where your target audiences are congregating. Make a strategy for engaging with your audiences on the platforms they prefer. You should focus your time and energy solely on those platforms. As you work across platforms, make sure you're optimizing content by platform. Consistently apply your branding to all aspects of your business. Remember that while diversification is beneficial, you must also adapt your content plans to avoid overburdening your staff and resources. Marketers will discover third-party cookie alternatives. Another predicted death of the third-party cookie has been postponed due to Google's recent announcement. However, while the delay makes marketers' need to transition away from 3P cookie-based targeting strategies slightly less urgent, it is no less critical. Consumers are demanding greater privacy protections and data control, and marketers must adapt. You could start by stepping up your efforts to collect and fully exploit first-party data. After all, first-party cookies aren't going away. Alternatively, you could use tools such as Google's Privacy Sandbox or Federated Learning of Cohorts (FLOC) to achieve personalization and consumer targeting while respecting user privacy. On the other hand, CRM tools, surveys, and interactive content will become increasingly critical to marketing success. Content continues to wear the crown. For the foreseeable future, the content will reign supreme. Search engines like Google will prioritize well-written content and valuable links when ranking sites or providing search results. According to a Content Marketing Institute report, 93% of the most successful B2B content marketers work for organizations highly committed to content marketing. It demonstrates that quality content is still an essential component of any marketing strategy. We can also anticipate an increase in content selling. It is the creation of content for selling. A marketing team must have a well-defined content strategy in sync with the marketing plan and the customer experience journey. The content delivered, whether for marketing or sales, must be relevant, engaging, and beneficial. Marketing companies will take more responsibility. More sales and marketing firms are taking ownership of the products or services they help sell. This shift makes sense to me because if you can sell someone else's product and generate significant revenue, you will ultimately increase the value of that company. If you own a piece of the company, you'll be even more motivated to succeed. It's a win-win situation for both parties. If you work in marketing or sales, consider which products and services will benefit from your services first. Then determine which of those companies will allow you to implement performance metrics to gain ownership as you meet those objectives. TechCrunch, for example, recently reported on an outsourced CMO firm that established its venture firm to invest in companies that can benefit from the firm's resources. We cannot expect things to change in the face of a global pandemic. Marketers, on the other hand, have repeatedly demonstrated their ability to adapt to drastic changes. As a marketer, you must continue to adapt and find new ways to meet your customers' ever-increasing demands. Keep these trends in mind to prepare yourself and your business for future surprises.
Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the Live Hive squad and be a part of our channel. Thank you for watching.